Imagine coming home to find a dark, spreading stain on your ceiling or a puddle growing on your floor. That sinking feeling in your stomach quickly turns to a big question. Will your home insurance actually cover this water damage from a leak? The straightforward answer is yes. Your standard home insurance policy often does cover water damage from a leak, but only under specific circumstances. The key factor is almost always the cause of the leak and whether it was sudden and accidental, rather than a gradual issue you could have prevented. Most standard homeowners insurance policies, especially an HO3 policy, are designed to protect your home from sudden and unforeseen events. This means if a pipe suddenly bursts inside your wall, or your washing machine hose unexpectedly ruptures and floods part of your kitchen, the resulting water damage to your dwelling and personal property is typically covered. However, insurance policies generally do not cover damage that results from a lack of maintenance, wear and tear, or gradual deterioration. For instance, if a leaky faucet drips for months, slowly rotting the cabinet underneath, that specific damage would likely be excluded because it was preventable through regular upkeep. It is also crucial to understand that standard home insurance policies do not cover damage from external floods or sewer and drain backups unless you have specific endorsements for these perils. A flood, for example, which is water entering your home from the ground up, requires a separate flood insurance policy, often through the National Flood Insurance Program. Your policy language often refers to sudden and accidental discharge or overflow of water or steam from within a plumbing or appliance system. This specific phrasing highlights that the event must be unexpected and not due to ongoing neglect. So, while a burst pipe inside your wall is typically covered, a slow leak from an aging roof that you haven't repaired would likely not be. If you do discover water damage from a leak, acting quickly is your best defense. First, immediately try to stop the source of the water if it is safe to do so. Next, document everything extensively with photos and videos before you start any cleanup or repairs. Then, contact your insurance provider as soon as possible to report the claim. They will guide you through the next steps and send an adjuster to assess the damage. To help prevent future issues, regular home maintenance is vital. Inspect visible pipes, check appliance hoses, and keep an eye out for any small drips or changes in water pressure. Addressing these minor concerns promptly can save you from a major, uncovered water damage claim down the line. To really understand your coverage, it helps to know about perils. Most HO3 policies cover your dwelling on an open perils basis. This means if a cause of damage is not specifically excluded in your policy, it is generally covered. This is a powerful type of coverage. For personal property, however, it's often on a named perils basis, meaning it only covers damage from the specific events listed in your policy, like fire, theft, or sudden water damage. Also, remember that you can often add specific endorsements, sometimes called riders, to your policy for certain types of water damage that are not standard. Common ones include coverage for water backup from sewers or drains, or even sump pump overflow. These can be valuable additions, especially if you live in an area prone to such issues. Navigating water damage claims boils down to understanding your specific policy and the circumstances of the leak. By knowing the difference between sudden, accidental damage and preventable issues, and by taking proactive steps with maintenance, you can feel more confident about your home's protection. Always review your policy documents and discuss any concerns or potential endorsements with your insurance agent to ensure you have the coverage that fits your unique needs.